Hi friends, we know that over 66 million years ago the dinosaurs became extinct because of an asteroid collision. If we look at the timeline of the history, periodically at a point of time, the wildlife stops evolving and new species make headway. The nature actually gets rid of the things which are harmful to it. Now, it is an era of coronavirus. There are signs of human extinction. Of course, we have the guts to overcome and we have the caliber to analyze and sense the threat in advance. So let us look at the effective positive points of the issue. Corona teaches 10 lessons to humans. Corona is like a coin of two sides. One side is harmful and deadly dangerous, and other side is positive and pragmatic. I am an optimist guy and I would like to touch only the positive shade of coronavirus. Lesson 1. Corona pandemic teaches equality. We live in a society where humans discriminate each other in all possible ways on the basis of age and gender, race and religion, caste, creed and beyond. But the virus attacked the entire human races without inequity. Corona practically tells us to avoid discrimination and to quit the orthodoxical behavior. It is not too late for us to realize that death comes to all of us with no exceptions of any individuals in the society. This means whether a person is billionaire or beggar, theist or atheist, death must come and affect regardless of the status. On this crisis, Corona taught a fabulous lesson to us. That is, to prevent discrimination against each other and take care of the virus affect victims as well. Lesson number 2, humanity. Lakhs of lives are already on the verge of the death around the world due to the coronavirus. We are the most intelligent species on the earth. Very sadly, our sadism levels rose and we lack humanity. We lost our ability to help and understand each other. On the other hand, we greatly proclaimed ourselves as the patriots of the nation, but we don't dare to sacrifice our lives for the nation. But there are real heroes who are humane and courageous. They are sleeplessly fighting for us by putting their lives at risk. They are none other than the doctors, paramedics, sanitation workers, police officers and social workers. Really, they are our ideals of inspiration and motivation. So, we respect and salute them. Lesson 3. Unity. All the countries are busy in development of nuclear weapons before the corona pandemic. They were playing nuclear war politics. Let us see the landscape of the world after Corona. Now all the countries had applied strategies diplomatically. Since Corona is more dangerous than nuclear weapons, all rivalries have been kept aside and all the countries have joined their hands to fight against the coronavirus. The coronavirus united us and now we all have to work together for the invention of vaccine for the virus united. Lesson 4. Corona smashed the humans' arrogance and techno-fantasy. We keep feeling that as if we were the rulers of the earth. But now we are proven wrong. We thought that modern technology would save our lives, but the invisible virus proved that the technology is not efficient. We are making our lives lazier by depending on technology. We are wasting a lot of time by sticking to stupid white screens. It leads to digital dementia. Corona gave you a wake-up call that technology alone can't save our lives. Lesson 5. Corona teaches critical thinking. First, let me tell you what is critical thinking. Critical thinking is the analysis of facts to form a judgment and the ability to think clearly and rationally for understanding the logic of the issue to make smart decisions. It is a way of thinking where we focus only on scientific facts by ignoring all our emotions, religious beliefs, rituals and customs. By using critical thinking skills, we can solve problems systematically. Let us use critical thinking skills in the present situation. All the devotional places are closed around the world. Corona proves that religious beliefs and superstitions can't save human lives. Right now, humans begin to realize that staying at temples can't save our lives. We are destroying nature at an unprecedented rate, threatening billions of species. If the ecosystem collapses, viruses and various diseases come into action to attack humans and wildlife. As a part of this, already we are under threat. Corona gives you warnings to us that instead of killing the wildlife and plants, we must take serious steps to conserve the resources and save the beauties of nature. We must maintain biodiversity. By discovering nature, we discover ourselves automatically because we are a part of the ecosystem. Lesson 7. Corona introduced strange experiences. We have been getting a lot of strange experiences continuously. Even our forefathers didn't face these ever before. We are locked up in our homes without work and freedom. We must keep physical distance. We are not allowed to touch each other. We wear masks and hand gloves. We carry sanitizers. We are adapting new lifestyles. We are experiencing maladaptive behavior like phobia, obsessive compulsive disorders, and so on. There are strong possibilities that these strange experiences will be permanent in our life in future if we are not taking constructive measures. Lesson 8. Corona teaches personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is a self-protection activity for not getting sick. It stimulates the immune system in our body. We must practice personal hygiene to maintain health and prevent diseases. In daily life, we come in contact with billions of bacteria and trillions of germs and viruses. To protect ourselves from them, we must practice personal hygiene. Due to the virus, we are more health conscious and hygienic like never before. Lesson 9. Every time money can't make you valuable. Of course, we give more value to money than human relations. Let us look at this from a life point of view. Even if we have plenty of money, it doesn't mean that our lives are safe and sound. It's an undeniable fact that money and human relations are going hand in hand for leading quality of life. Most of the time, our relations become worse because of money. But why? Let me tell you the answer from a psychological point of view. Imagine you are on the deathbed. If you have a choice between money and relations, what do you opt for? What is your choice? You would definitely go with the relations because you need 4 people to lift your coffin, right? So, human relations and ethics make our lives valuable. Lesson 10. Corona made us warriors. Even Corona keeps hunting days and months. We humans keep fighting against it with courage. The purpose of life is to be happy. You only live once. So if you live purposefully, this life is enough. Our emotions are filled with many kinds of mental viruses like grief, sadness, suffering, stress, misery, and fear. We should overcome these psychological abnormalities to radiate happiness to others. Let us lead our life with smile. What you give will be given back to you. Success on the outside indeed begins with success from inside. By controlling our thoughts, we control our lives. Of course, we may think death takes time to reach us, but a single incident like this can change our fate. We need to work to reach a divine purpose that provides a happy and a beautiful place to live for our future generations. Dear friends, thanks for watching this video and all the best. Bye-bye.